We did not see, or we did see rather, a decrease in daily users, specifically among younger teens. So is Facebook's new move the way to bring them all back? We have Brian Womack, Bloomberg News reporter, Bonnie Fuller, HollywoodLife.com editor-in-chief, and Christina Warren, Mashable senior technology analyst. Brian, I'm going to start with you. Why is this so important to these companies? Celeb.
Well, I mean, this is about eyeballs. You sort of alluded to this. I mean, if you have celebrities on these platforms, it's going to draw people in. And of course, that's the holy grail here. Both Facebook and Twitter want to get as many users as possible. And Twitter has sort of emerged as kind of the go-to place for celebrities. And so Facebook challenging them, that becomes important because, again, Twitter needs all the users it can get. At this point, it's still much smaller than Twitter, both from a user perspective and from an advertising perspective.
So, Brian, what are they doing to make it easier for, say, Katy Perry to be on Twitter?
Well, I mean, yeah, they're doing things to make these chats easier. Already, lots of celebrities do these question and answer sessions on the platform, from Eminem to Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and they're trying to make that easier. But they're doing a lot of other stuff too. They've rolled out hashtags. They've rolled out a verified account, so you know it's a celebrity. So they're doing a lot of different things. They're hiring folks, making a lot of investments. They want to see this work. They're not just letting it.
How is Facebook challenging them? I don't really get that aspect of the story because just because they allow these people, anyone could start a page on Facebook. What are they doing to challenge them? Are they somehow holding
Facebook has
celebrity marathons, or I just don't get it.
Pages, don't they?
Yeah,
Brian?
but so what?
Christina, maybe you have a page, and my Facebook page, for example, my public Facebook page is something that was rather newly created by Facebook, and it just sort of, it goes out.
Exactly. And it's difficult for fans to communicate.
Yeah, these are the public profiles. Twitter is already sort of public, and Facebook's in the last couple of years rolled out this huge platform where celebrities can make their public presence known. So this feeds right into that. And yeah, they do compete on that. I mean, if a photo goes on Instagram or Facebook first, everyone's going to go to Facebook and Instagram first. If it goes on Twitter first, well, everyone wants to look at those baby
you know what?
photos.
A celebrity could have done this from the beginning. You could have done this on Friendster. I don't understand. What are they doing?
So the big challenge right now that a lot of celebrities have and a lot of their social media managers have is that right now it's really difficult for the celebrities themselves to use Facebook. So usually they have someone
because they don't know how to use the computer, or
no, because managing a page is different than managing your personal account. It's different, and you can't have the same one-to-one interaction that you can if you're a page manager, if you're a personal profile. That's the problem. So what they're talking about rolling out is a way for celebrities to have more one-on-one chats, and I'm hoping making tools that will make it easier to use. The thing with Twitter is because they don't have any difference. A user is a user is a user. It doesn't matter if you're a brand, if you're a celebrity, if you're, me. It's all the same experience. So there's not that difficulty in trying to get people to share things. But to your point, people already use tools like Who Say that a lot of celebrities use to post to multiple social networks at one time, and they usually have account managers who are managing the multiple presences at one time. What Facebook's hoping to change is to have more back way to and fro interaction.
I mean, it's challenging because there's so many things out there now, and it's like, okay, well, you got to post to here, you got to post
but you know
there,
what?
why not just do it all?
I've never had a problem using Facebook, and if I became super famous, I feel like using Facebook would be just as easy for me now as it will be then.
And by the way, it's also important for these celebrities, right, Bonnie? There's an economic value for them. It works both ways. It's not just Twitter and Facebook that want them, but the celebrities need those followers.
Oh, absolutely, because it's sort of like a battle of egos, who's got the most attention on Facebook versus Twitter versus Instagram. But here's the thing is that celebrities truly are not using Facebook as often. At Hollywood Life, we did a little study, and we checked how often was Justin Bieber posting on Facebook versus Twitter, and Katy Perry. They post on Facebook less because, to your point, it's just harder to do.
Interaction's easier. You can do it yourself on
That's
Twitter.
right, and it's much easier to do. I mean, these celebrities are traveling constantly, so they can easily tweet from their own phones, and they can even Instagram
I post to
easily.
Facebook from my phone.
It's not as easy,
and
also you're
I'm
not
just baffled by the idea. I find it really easy to use Facebook, even from the mobile platform.
Brian, I mean, to Matt's point, why?
Well, I mean,
is Twitter that much easier than Facebook?
I think it gets back to sort of the different use case. I mean, Twitter is going to get more posts because you can just post like this. easy, you know, 2, 3, 4 posts like that. I was talking to one celebrity, and she does that, and then she'll go back later and go to her Facebook page and do something more curated with more content, something a little more, you know, deep, if you will. And so it's a different use case, and so Facebook does have sort of an advantage in that when you go to those pages, you tend to be there a little longer.
I feel like
whereas
the
on Twitter,
issue,
it's more like snacks.
I feel like the issue is simply that celebrities like using Twitter better than they like using Facebook, because it's just a simpler thing, and you don't have to necessarily interact while you're sort of interacting at the same time.
Okay, so ultimately, what does that mean for the company, though? I mean, we're seeing these wars. Facebook wants to make it.
Well, I think that's exactly why Facebook is trying to make it easier, because Twitter is easier to use, as is Instagram. And the thing about Instagram is it's attracting a lot of those teens that they're losing. Like, Instagram is a really hot thing among young teens. Exactly the people that I guess Facebook is finding that it's not getting as many of.
Exactly. That's 100% true. And so what they need to do is try to bring an Instagram experience to the rich and famous for Facebook.
Why? And the teens so that's the most important thing, bringing in the teen audience so that you're sort of up and coming, you're cool. And what is it about the celebs that it's appealing to the teens, would you say, Christina?
I would say that it's mostly, you know, it's like lifestyle. You know, you see something and you want to be like that person. You want to wear what they're wearing, and you like the idea that you're getting insight into their life. You know, we're all voyeurs, and so it's a little bit, I think, of just wanting to be like celebrities, and it's fun to follow them.
All right.
Well, one of the other things, too, is that a lot of younger teens, they're afraid to go on Facebook because they think they're too young. They have older siblings who tell them they shouldn't go there. So it's kind of become a much more in thing for them to do this themselves. It's their own place, Instagram.
All right, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much. Brian, good to see you, Bonnie and Christina.
Thank you.
When the sun dies.